A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a bold move signaling a significant escalation in U.S. military action in the Caribbean, the U.S. government has announced plans to seize additional oil tankers off the coast of Venezuela. This follows the successful seizure of a tanker earlier this week, marking a new phase in the ongoing pressure campaign against Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, who has been in power amidst increasing international scrutiny and sanctions since 2019. The operation on Wednesday was carried out under a warrant obtained by the Department of Justice, which described the vessel as a sanctioned shadow vessel known for carrying black market oil associated with Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt confirmed that the seized ship, identified as the Skipper, was loaded with approximately 1.1 million barrels of oil and was allegedly en route to Cuba. The seizure has prompted shipowners and maritime agencies involved in the transport of Venezuelan oil to reconsider their operations, with many now on high alert regarding potential U.S. actions in the region. The Trump administration's ongoing efforts to undermine Maduro's regime have intensified, with sources indicating that more ships transporting Venezuelan crude are likely to be targeted in the coming weeks. In the wake of this operation, the Treasury Department has updated its sanctions list to include over a dozen individuals, companies, and vessels linked to the Venezuelan oil trade. The U.S. military presence in the Caribbean has also seen a notable increase, with recent strikes aimed at vessels suspected of drug trafficking, raising questions about the legality and implications of such military actions. As Venezuela remains a key player in the global oil market, holding the largest proven oil reserves, the international community is closely monitoring how these developments might impact global oil supply and prices. Despite the U.S. actions, oil markets have shown resilience, with recent price fluctuations remaining relatively stable. Analysts note that the geopolitical landscape surrounding oil production and distribution continues to evolve, especially with ongoing tensions involving Ukraine and other global hotspots. The situation in Venezuela is complex as the country grapples with economic turmoil and humanitarian crises, further complicating the international response. The Trump administration strategy appears to be focused on isolating Maduro and his government, leveraging economic sanctions and military action as tools to compel change. As the U.S. prepares to intercept more vessels, the implications of these actions could have far-reaching consequences for both Venezuela and the broader geopolitical landscape. The U.S. has been vocal about its commitment to enforcing sanctions and maintaining pressure on countries that engage in illicit oil trading, particularly those that align with adversarial nations like Iran. As this story unfolds, the world watches closely, anticipating how these developments will shape the future of U.S.-Venezuela relations and the global oil market. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.